humming the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, September 14th. Can you believe we're almost halfway through this month? There is a beautiful shot of the sun rising as the I-70 corridor continues to roll. You can see lots of traffic this early in the morning still coming down through that I-70 corridor. I was on my way to Vail yesterday, and some of those aspens are beginning to give a preview of what's yet to come with that beautiful leaf change with the season transition that is taking place right now. Those cooler temperatures are so nice for sleeping, and we were supposed to get some rain yesterday, but it held off. We'll see what happens here in a little bit when we check in with Liz. Famous birthdays on this date: actor Walter Koenig, 86 years old. Sam Neill is 75 years old, and actress Emma Kinney is 23 years old. Some important things that happened on this date back in history. In 1951, my alma mater, Purdue University, invented the seedless watermelon. You're welcome for that. The seedless watermelon everybody loves and enjoys, an 8 to 10 pound seedless watermelon. And in 1966, the minimum wage was raised to, wait for it, $1.40. So that was minimum wage back in 1966. Then in 1998, Microsoft officially became the largest company in the world. So those are some things that happened back in history on this date, September 14th. So we've got a great show for you today. We've got Allie Teague from the Bookworm coming in. We've got Kevin Armitage from Hike, Wine and Dine, an amazing event and wonderful charity for Jack's Place that we're going to have. And then we're going to be talking to our very own Blake or Danielle from Deerfield Media. So we'll learn a little bit more about Deerfield Media, the owner of our station, as well as one in Park City and many others. So they'll be on the couch to join us. But talking about some of those cooler temperatures and what's going on, we're going to take it over to Liz, find out what is happening in our local weather. Liz?
Thank you so much. Your watermelon days are probably almost over, everybody. It's getting to be a little bit cooler. It was such a lovely morning waking up to the cool, crisp air. We are definitely going to see some thunderstorms today, which we could use. The river's really low right now. This morning's 49 degrees, high today of 66. We have a 70% chance of precipitation coming our way today. Get ready to get your raincoats out. And we have thunderstorms that will probably start hitting around noon, 4 o'clock, scattered thunderstorms, and then showers all the way through 8 p.m. this evening. So we're going to have a lot of precipitation, which is really nice. We want to get the rivers back up, keep those flowers popping for a little bit long as we possibly can. Taking a look at the I-70 corridor. Right now, we are going to take a look at Denver. It's been a lot cooler last week. It was really cool. Today, it's only 82 degrees, 79 in Eagle, 66 in Vail, and in Avon, it's 78 degrees. We're on low of 42 degrees and rain 40% chance. We also want to thank Lamina Jewelers. They are our premium jewelry store right here in Vail. They are sponsoring the weather this morning. If you want to get blings and things and lots of fossils and beautiful stuff for yourself or somebody that you love, holidays are coming up. Can you believe it? Check out Vail's premium jewelry store, Lamina Jewelers. It's going to be an amazing day with a little bit of rain. You ready?
I'm ready for it. We'll see what happens. There's still a lot of activity.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
I've been helping homeowners improve their home for a lot of years. They think it's intimidating, but it actually can be a lot of fun.
And we're here to help.
There you go.
Dad's the expert. but I've learned a few things along the way.
Practical, realistic home improvement information is what today's homeowner is all about.
There's nothing like turning your house into your home, and that's what we help you do every week.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Flashback on Vail Valley. Hard to keep a secret when you are getting interviewed on TV8. We're taking a look back in time at vintage TV8 segments. If you'd like any more information or to see any more vintage or classic cuts from TV8, check out tv8vail.com. Taking a look back in time right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As we were talking earlier in the show, the temperatures are changing. The season is in the middle of transitioning,
Yeah,
but
it really
there's
is.
still plenty of fun events taking place in the Valley.
Super excited about all the fun, especially all the fall shows that are coming around for us to enjoy indoors at the Valar. So many great things.
Yeah, lots of neat things happening. So what kind of things stress you out, besides not finishing that last thing on the
Well,
weather?
messing up weather stresses
Yeah,
me
that
out
does.
a
That's
little
very
bit.
stressful.
Sitting on the couch with you before nothing's happening stresses me out. You know what stresses me out is underlying angst in people. I want people
Yeah.
to kind of warm up and calm down a little bit because I
Right.
feed off energy a little bit. So when you go out and there's people that are all uptight, I want everybody to just be happy. I'm one of those peaceful, loving people, so I just want everyone to just
Well,
relax.
tonight, the Vail Symposium has a neat little thing going on at 6 p.m.
Oh,
It's
good.
called Pull the Plug on Stress, Tools to Adapt and Thrive During Uncertain Times. Because we've gone through all the things, I don't care whether it's COVID and changes in policies and procedures and things we have to do, but this is going to be a great series. The Vail Symposium always puts on very mindful events, and this is one of them. So you can go onto their website, check out. This looks like an amazing one. Starts at 6 o'clock, goes till 7:30, but you can just log in and check it out. Great event.
I think it's amazing that they're doing this. Stress is really taking over a lot of people, and stress leads to anxiety, and then it leads to, it leads to physical problems and things like that. So this is something that I would like to go check out because when you're a person that feeds off the energy of a lot of stress in the environment, then you pick it up, and then you don't even realize that you're experiencing the same symptoms.
Absolutely. And you were talking about events still going on too, some cool shows and things. So October 15th in Beaver Creek, they've got the Brunch Trail Run. Yes, Brunch Trail Run. It's a 5 or 15K run you can take part in. And it's a great charity. It's for the fundraiser Operation Underground Railroad. But it is exactly what it says. It's a trail run, and then you have brunch afterwards. Kind of neat little thing. And can you believe that we are not that far away from Beaver Creek opening day? It is going to be November 23rd. We're already halfway through September.
I
so
can't
it's just around the
believe
corner.
It's going so fast, everybody. You just want to slow things down a little bit. But I know how excited everybody is for those winter slopes. So everybody can get ready to start waxing up their skis. Do you wax up your skis?
Yeah, you wax
Okay,
skis.
good.
Yeah.
I do not ski for the safety of others. So, I like to watch you and Maddie and Gretchen all speed ski
We'll
and all
just
that
dress
good
you
stuff.
in all orange if you're ever on the hill so everybody can see you like a
I could be
road
a cone.
Yeah. And then shows, Valar Performing Arts Center. This is one of my favorite times of the year up at the Valar Performing Arts Center because they have that underground sound series. And if you haven't already purchased your tickets, there's a full pass to this event, $125. Get you into every single show, a free drink at every show. And if I don't want to go to one and I'm out of town, I can give you the ticket and you can go. So it's exchangeable. You can change it out with your friends, family,
great.
whatever. Great deal.
Yeah, because you get 6 shows for the $125. So let's say one of the shows you can't make, it's nice and easy for you to just give it to a friend or a family member.
And you can still see up there what they've got coming up for that Underground Sound series. Again, a lot of upcoming artists, but a lot of very famous artists that you've heard and want to go see. So
Country
there's
artists.
that great, look at that great lineup. And again, $125 gets you into every single one of these shows. What a bargain.
And 2 of them are already sold out, so you really want to get out there and get your tickets because you don't want to miss anything. Thanks to the Vail Valley Foundation, they just bring us so many entertainment through the Valar Center. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yep. And then again, in Avon, there's a lot still going on there. They've got the community picnic coming up tomorrow from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Celebrate everything Avon. Get out, meet your friends and your neighbors, have some hot dogs, some hamburgers, all that will be provided over there. So just get out there and enjoy that event that's taking place tomorrow. You can see the community picnic. They've got some live music that'll be taking place, kind of closing out that season, the concert series that they had there. What a beautiful place. Again, you'll be able to see that sun setting over the mountains. Wonderful, wonderful event. So get out there and meet your neighbors.
Just when you think the park is closing for all the events, another thing pops up. Love it over there.
Moving over to Minturn on September 22nd at 5 p.m. They've got the Downtown Directory and Map ribbon cutting, which is really, really neat. Minturn has really grown. A lot of neat little businesses over there now, and they've now got a directory. You can go check and see where everything's out. And they're going to have that ribbon cutting coming up on the 22nd. And then on October 1st is that Hometown Throwdown. It's the 3rd annual. They've got 3 different music venues that are going to be taking place, kind of like a big block party. Bring your own beer over there. They'll have some stuff down there by the Minturn Bike Park at Pebble Beach. So get out there and enjoy that. And then one of my favorite events is the Oktoberfest over in Vail. Last week was Lion's Head. Maddie and I kind of strolled over there and checked that out, and that was so much fun. I got the lederhosen on, and that was a lot of fun. And my friend Kaylee, she had hers on, so we went over there and watched some of the events. Our very own Mark Sassy was over there commentating with the keg bowling and the stein holding,
how much fun.
and it was a great, great time over there. And this week, it just kind of transitions a few hundred feet down into Vail Village, so that'll be a really good time.
Yeah, if you missed it over in Lion's Head, definitely get over to Vail. It's so many fun activities, and you get to just see the staples in our valley show up. It's a great experience.
So looking at Beaver Creek, beavercreek.com is the website to go to. Valar is ValarPAC.org, and then discovervail.com will take you to everything over there in Vail. That's what's happening in the community.
Busy week, everybody.
Busy week. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on. Take a look around. And take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us. The Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Time to rise and shine? There's no better way to start your day than with Good Morning Vail Crew. Get your news, sports, weather, dining, community events, and so much more. We'll start your morning off right at 7 a.m. And now you can find us 7 days a week. You bring the coffee, we'll bring the fun. Live stream us at tv8vail.com or watch us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show. This is Liz, and I'm super happy to have Allie Teague sitting here with me from the Bookworm. over in Riverwalk in Edwards. I am walking by the Riverwalk and every single day, and I love walking by the Bookworm, and I love to go in, catch a coffee, look around, look at all the books, smell all the smells. There's just something about a bookstore that brings you home.
Good.
If that makes any sense
yes,
at
definitely.
all. And I'm happy to have you here today. We have a couple of books that I know that you want to breeze through, but you really wanted to talk about some amazing events that you have over at the Bookworm. So let's talk about the events, and then we can get into these wonderful reading materials that we have here.
Yeah, so next Thursday, I'm really excited. We're doing our first ever adult book fair.
Ooh.
So you get to basically come to the Bookworm, go back to school with the Bookworm, and go back to those like scholastic book fairs of your childhood that bring all that nostalgia with the fun books and the quirky gifts. So it's going to be super fun. We also have 4 booksellers who are going to be there, Mac, Matt, Whitney, and Karin. And they're going to give book talks, which is what I do for our kids' book fairs, but they're going to do them for adults and talk about like their top 3 favorite books right now.
That's really interesting. So it's kind of like a book club, but it's more like a little, almost like a class.
Yeah, exactly. And we've hand-selected every book that's going to be there. Not just the ones that those 4 will be talking about, but the fill quantity as well. So that means the other books that are going to be featured. And we've also, our gift buyer has purchased a lot of really fun like office supplies, so you can get that feeling of buying the really fun pen that kind of wiggles, but it actually works for, you know, your work life or whatever.
That sounds like fun. We can be giant children as adults. And when you say those old scholastic books, do you guys remember when you open them up and they make that sound? And then what is the first thing you would do as a kid? I would smell the pages. It just something about the sound of the book, the feel of the binder.
Oh yeah.
Everything. Just love touching it. There's nothing better. You know, we all have our super technology, so you can read online and with your tablet, but nothing feels better than a book in your hand.
That's what we think.
And
for
so
sure.
that sounds like a lot of fun for the adults, and we get to enjoy stuff. I like opening up little funny pens and things like that. The child in us never really leaves.
No, never.
Never really leaves.
No.
And that is going to take place?
That's next Thursday at 5:30.
Next Thursday at 5:30 for the adults to be big kids.
Yeah.
And then what is your second event that you have coming up?
So we have a ton in October, actually, and one of the big ones we have on Thursday, October 6th, is a virtual event. But we were selected by the publisher to be one of the only bookstores in the country to launch Young Pueblo's new book. It's that bright yellow one you see on the screen right there. And he is an Instagram socialite, I guess you would say. He has, you know, almost 3 million followers, and all of his books are these really cool kind of like psychology, inspiration, self-help, but they also have this really great like poetic undertone, and that's like the structure that he uses is poetry is to help you kind of connect with yourself and heal and stuff like that. So this new one, Lighter, Lighther, it's bright yellow, which is awesome, but it's basically about how to kind of heal where we are right now.
That's a beautiful thing, and we're all on a journey right now,
Yeah.
so there's nothing better than to have a little poetry in your life and to ground you and to give you some guidance at the same time. He sounds like an amazing author.
He's great.
You guys bring so many authors in, and you know what I love about the Bookworm so much? We have a lot of local people that are talented, and you guys not only support them, but you give them book signings, you present their books. I know about 5 people in this valley in the last couple of years that have written books, and you guys have basically launched them.
Oh yeah, we love doing that.
It's a
We have
beautiful
a lot
thing.
of great talent in the valley, so we love to, you know, get them in front of readers and get the readers excited about, you know, the people that live here.
It's really wonderful. I just love knowing a couple of people that have written books, and then they're over at the Bookworm doing book signings and everything like that. So if you're a local writer and you really feel like you want to get a book out, do it, because then you always have our local Bookworm to bring you into the light and show everybody your fantastic work. So don't be afraid. I'm a writer myself, and I always wanted to write a book. So one day you'll be see me sitting there with these fab fountain pens, which come with this book right here. Now tell me what I'm holding so we can see what everybody would be intrigued with. And what do the pens do?
So these
books?
are just some fun samples of kind of the stuff we're going to be having at that book fair. Those are fountain pens, so like that traditional kind of like ink pen, but they're bright neon colors. So it's a pen you can use, but it's a fun kind of like 90s vibe. And then this book, Amateur, is an example of one that Mac, who is one of the booksellers who will be speaking at the book fair event, is one of the ones that he's really excited about. Thomas Page McBee is an awesome author. This book is about his journey training to be the first ever trans boxer to fight at Madison Square Garden. So it's him training as a, an athlete, but also like him reckoning with masculinity as a whole and his own masculinity.
That's important, and especially here in the Valley, I've seen a lot of kids struggling. So if they can see something like that and they can see that they can be who they need to be and who they feel like they really are, and they see somebody doing something like that, then it makes it more acceptable in their own mind, and then they realize that they can move on with their lives and enjoy who they are.
Oh, yeah.
And come out and be what they want to be without any kind of scrutiny or anything like that. So that's a great book for people
It's awesome.
to really, so
He's
listen,
a
that's
beautiful
Amateur.
writer, too.
Really? Okay, that's really good. I love a good read. Explain some of these other books that we have here.
So this Emma Straub one was another example. This is one of Karin, not one of the ones that Karin will be talking about, but a book that she really loves. And Emma Straub is actually the owner of Books Are Magic, which is an independent bookstore in New York, which is really cool. But it's a love letter to the 90s, but it's also kind of this fun time travel book, but more of in a literary sense. There's so many layers to it. So it's just an example that Karin really loves, those like deep, meaty kind of books as well.
Well, I love the cover, first of all. It makes you want to grab it and smell it. That's really awesome. And another book that has a lot of meaning to it.
Yes.
There's something about the books these days that really give us a lot of guidance and experience. And then we don't have to worry. And now after the rain, this is going to be part of the program as well?
So this actually is written by Alex L., and she is going to be mediating that virtual conversation with young Pueblo.
Gotcha.
And so she does a lot of similar writing that he does with, she has a journaling course that I've actually taken myself. And this book is kind of like part memoir, but also part inspirational self-help kind of book. And so between the two of them, they write these really cool, poetic, self-help kind of books to help us heal ourselves, if that makes sense.
I agree. And you know what? There's nothing like a good self-help book. I call some shelf-help books because they kind of sit there because they don't intrigue us or they don't do the right thing. But you guys carry so many great things that we have a lot of choices. And that's what's important. I love walking in, and even if you're not sure where the fiction is or the nonfiction or the self-help or the health books or everything. I mean, there's so many things. I get cookbooks every year over there for Christmas for my husband because they can keep cooking for me. But everything. There's just nothing that you can't find there, especially even little gifts that you have for people.
Oh, yeah.
It's really fun. You got things for children and for adults and writing tablets. So if you are a writer, you can go in and get a nice journal to write on. I just love the feel of those as well.
We love our journals.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question. How long have you been with the Bookworm?
So I've been there for 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
And do you just love every part of it?
I grew up in the area, actually. So I went to college and came back. And now I work at my hometown childhood bookstore.
Isn't that wonderful when you can make a full circle in your life? Well, we love you, and we thank you so much for being at the Bookworm and taking great care of us and bringing to light all the writers here in the Valley and all the books and the artists and the people that create them all across the United States, really, all throughout the world, really. So thank you so much for being here. You guys get on out to the Bookworm, especially in the rainy days. You can grab a nice book, escape somewhere, and enjoy. And definitely check out the Bookworm. What's your website?
Bookwormofedwards.com.
Bookwormofedwards.com to find out about all of their fun events. Thank you very much. And this is Liz for TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
In the heart of the Vail Village, on the corner of One Willow Bridge Road, across from Solaris, is Lamina Jewelry. We have one of the largest selections of designer, fine, and fashion jewelry in the Vail Valley. In addition to our unique and one-of-a-kind jewelry pieces, we have museum-quality fossils and minerals that you truly have to see to believe. We pride ourselves on our customer service and knowledge of your pieces. Come in as a customer, leave as a friend.
If you're looking for local sports coverage around Vail Valley, we've got you covered right here on The Scoreboard, where you can find exclusive sit-down interviews with some of the top athletes in all of Vail, Colorado. You can also count on The Scoreboard for live event coverage of the biggest sporting events going on all year long, ranging from the biggest high school matchups to the most popular recreational competitions. Make sure to watch on TV8 Vail every Tuesday and Friday at 6 and 10 p.m. or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to TV8. Good morning, Vail. We're going to take a look at the weather for the day. Rainy skies later on this afternoon. The low is 49, high is 66. We do have a 70% chance of rain, winds at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Not super windy, but we will have the precipitation later on this afternoon. Taking a look at the day. By noon, it's going to be 57 degrees, and we are going to have some thunderstorms, so get your rain jackets out and your umbrellas. By 4 p.m., 61 degrees, still with scattered thunderstorms. All the way through the evening, with showers continuing, by 8 o'clock, it will still be 55 degrees. Taking a look right now at the I-70 corridor over in Denver, 50% chance of precipitation, 82 degrees. Vail, 70% chance of rain with a 66 degrees. Temperature of the high, 80. And in Eagle, 60% chance of rain and 79 degrees. Avon, 70% chance of rain, 68 degrees. It's going to be a rainy day, everybody. We're going to take a look right now at tonight. 42% or 40% chance of rain. However, occasional rain showers all the way. Sunset at 7:18, 42 degrees. Taking a look right now at the 5-day weather forecast. Thursday, tomorrow, 40% chance of rain, scattered thunderstorms with 68 degrees. Mostly sunny skies coming on Friday with only a 25% chance of rain. So it's going to clear up for the weekend. We can have a bright, shiny weekend. Only a 10% chance of rain on Saturday. No rain in sight on Sunday. Bringing it into Monday with a sunny sky. Basically mid-70s throughout the day and 40s, low 40s throughout the night. And we are just super excited about the weather because we need the rain, definitely need the rain. And then we would like to thank Beaver Creek for being our weather sponsor today. This is Liz, and we have so many great things going on. I'm trying to change the screen. Okay, well, we are taking a look at weather, and it's changing. We are going to expect a lot of rain, everybody, so just get your weather gear out and enjoy the day.
Hi, this is Maddie Evans, and you're watching the TV8 Visitors Bureau. Right here where I'm standing, we're at the Lions Head bus stop. Now, if you're looking to make your way from Lions Head to Vail Village, this is the place you want to be because the in-town bus runs here pretty frequently. You can catch it every 10 to 15 minutes on the dot right here, and they've got a nice countdown so that you'll know when that bus is approaching and how far away it is. And then there's multiple bus stops along the way, making sure you get to the right place. And all you have to do to request a bus stop in the in-town buses is pull the cord and you're set to get off the bus. Now that we've made our way here into Vail Village, you can go explore all of the great shops and restaurants that they have over here, but there are so many great stops along the way. On the in-town bus route, you can stop at the library, or you can stop at the medical center, or you can stop in Solaris. There are so many of them to stop and enjoy, and especially when the hustle and bustle of the town is taking place. Now, if you did park over in Lions Head, it's really easy. All you have to do is wait 15 minutes, jump right back on the bus, and it'll deliver you to the parking structure. Thank you so much for watching this edition of the Visitors Bureau. If there's anything else you need to know or if you want to see, make sure you contact us and we'll get it made for you. That's been it for this episode of the TV8 Visitors Bureau. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We always talk about some amazing events that are taking place in the community, and we've got one coming up this Sunday that is one of my favorites. It's called Hike, Wine, and Dine, and Kevin Armitage is here to talk about how this event has transpired. It's the 14th anniversary. Right. And it gives money to Jack's Place, which is, to say it's an incredible charity, it's not even close. What they do up there is magical.
Oh, it is such a wonderful, wonderful facility. So Jack's Place is right next door to the Shaw Cancer Center, which for a community our size, we're so fortunate to have such a robust cancer center like we do, and the doctors that we have, the care that you can receive at Shaw is second to none. Jack's Place is right next door and provides 12 really hotel rooms for folks that are receiving treatment at Jack's Place, can stay free of charge. So they can just focus on getting better and really on what's important, getting healthy and beating cancer.
Right. Now let's talk a little bit about the event itself. Again, 14th anniversary. Mm-hmm. And again, you talk Hike, Wine, Dine, that's all three components are what makes this up. And it's always some incredible restaurants that get involved, some beautiful scenery, and you get out there, you meet your neighbors, you meet your friends, and it's all for such a good cause.
Yeah, it's tough to beat. We like to say the only thing more beautiful than the hike itself is the cause. Right. And the hike is about a 5-mile hike through Beaver Creek. The colors are just starting to change, and interspersed through the hike are some of Beaver Creek's best restaurants to refuel yourself a little bit and finish down at the bottom, have a glass of wine. And this year too is an après party after the hike itself. So we've got tickets available for the hike, which registration will start at 9, hike at 10, and then the après party beginning at noon. Turntable Review, who's a great local band, will be playing at the après party. Nice. And a chance, just to celebrate and raise money for just a wonderful, wonderful cause.
Yeah, I just went on the website to get my team put on there.
Excellent.
So I
All
got
right.
everybody registered, so
Yeah.
we're going to go. But there's sponsorship availabilities in there. There's a lot of different
Yep.
things. But get into that website and read about it.
Right.
It's such an inspirational event for everybody and enriching when it's done. And
Oh, it is.
obviously the rewards with the brunch at the end are just incredible.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, and the website to go to is hikewinedine.com, so no and in there,
Okay.
hikewinedine.com. Tickets for the event, adults are $150, teens $75, kids are free. And then for the après party, the tickets are a little bit cheaper. I think you've got $50 for the après party, $25 for teens. And other ways to get involved as well. Sponsorships available. One of the great parts of the hike, which is really touching and can be really emotional, is as you're kind of towards Red Tail Camp where the aspens are really thick, you can sponsor and put up a yellow ribbon through there in remembrance of somebody or in celebration of somebody who's beaten cancer.
Wow.
So it can be a very, very touching moment walking through the aspens, seeing all these yellow ribbons everywhere and everybody kind of reflecting on why we're really there.
Yeah. And I noticed when I went onto the website, there's this wonderful video of you and your wife, Courtney, on there, kind of talking a little bit about the event.
Oh, sure,
How
yeah.
did you two get involved with this?
I served on a board called the Shaw Outreach Team for a number of years, so I've been involved with the event for, I think 11 years or so. And it was something that I wanted to give back to the community in my role of work. And this was just a cause and an event that really touched me and I thought was really important for the community. And I've been so grateful that I've been able to stay involved and really see this grow and see the impact it's had on the community.
Yeah. Well, Kevin, thank you so much for everything that you're doing with Courtney, and I'm sure you've got a fleet of volunteers that help put this off, as well as the restaurant providers in Beaver
Absolutely.
Creek. But can't thank you enough for this great event that you put on, and what a wonderful cause that it goes to.
Oh, thanks for having me this morning.
All
We
right.
look forward to seeing you out
I
there.
look forward to seeing you Sunday.
Yeah.
So if you want to get out there, get your tickets now. hikewinedine.com is the place to go. There's still plenty of opportunities to get up there and benefit. You see the information up on the screen there to benefit Jack's Place. So get out there and enjoy some wonderful outdoor activities and benefit an amazing charity at the same time. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
The mountains are a place for adventure and a space for renewal. Enjoy our cozy piece of the mountain. Relax and reset in total tranquility after any adventure. We offer therapeutic massage and restorative facials with some of the best remedies and techniques nature has to offer. Ask about our Hydrofacial MD facial system that uses patented technology to extract and infuse the skin. Our locally owned boutique spa is located inside the Highline Vail. Nourish your mind and body. Discover true Vail at Après Massage and Facials.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Hi, I'm Maddie Evans.
I'm Blake O'Rulian.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Well, then we've got you covered in 4 great mountain towns: Park City, Utah, Vail, Colorado, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, and Reno, Tahoe.
You can tune in at Park City TV, TV8 Vail, or thescoreboardnation.com. We'll see you there every day at 6:30 p.m.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. As we promised earlier in the show, we're going to talk about some things having to do with Deerfield media, but also some things happening out in the community that we're taking part in. So sitting next to me, I've got Danielle Turner. Good morning, Danielle.
Good morning.
And I've got Blake Aurelian, who is the Corporate Director of Sports Programming. So he's here to tell us a little bit about the latest news on that segment that we have called The Scoreboard. Blake, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me. Super excited. We're continuing to grow and develop the scoreboard, flush out sports, what we're trying to do. Park City is up and running. Vail is up and running as well. And so we're just trying to build the brand as much as we possibly can, continue to build high school sports, and spotlight these local athletes that we have here in the area. I mean, it's such a rewarding experience to be able to watch these kids, watch them grow, and see them blossom as athletes and see where they end up going, whether it be to college, play professionally, whatever it may be. And so right now we're really trying to, one, expand the team, grow them, build them, but we're also trying to build things here on TVA Vail, build things here on Good Morning Vail, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
The big thing that we're trying to do is bring the scoreboard every day here to Good Morning Vail, bring in segments, bring in personalities and things like that so that we can talk about what's going on in the community, so we can connect the scoreboard to Good Morning Vail.
Yeah, we talked about this last time you were on the show about how a lot of the high school athletes in these world-class resort settings actually move on and become either professional or Olympians, and it's nice to watch from inception to that completion of their careers, kind of where they go and how they do it.
It's unbelievable. I mean, we've had kids who we have talked to over in Park City who are 11, 12 years old, who are now 16, 17, and are looking to be on world championship teams in the winter. I mean, these kids that we have seen grow up in front of our eyes, that we get to talk to and interview throughout their adolescence and things like that. So
yeah, and it's not just skiing. It's football, it's baseball, it's track, it's volleyball, it's lacrosse. All these sports, I mean, it's funny how a world-class setting like this, which is known for skiing, also develops those athletes that are top-tier professionals and competitors in collegiate sports and otherwise come from these destinations.
100%. I mean, I was just at a football game last Friday, and there was an 11-year-old kid who watches the scoreboard, and he came up to me and he said, "Can you interview me?" And I said, "Hey, how old are you?" He said, "I'm 11." I said, "Well, you keep working really hard for 4 to 5 years, and then I'll be talking to you then." So
right.
That's kind of what we want to build here, is we want people to know, if I do well enough in high school sports, and even if I'm just a part of high school sports, I want the scoreboard to be able to recognize me, and that's our goal.
Well, and that's another goal of ours too, is to capture those viewers when they're young and have them grow up with us throughout their careers, keep watching themselves on one of our stations.
100%.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in and sharing that with us.
Thank you. I love it. I'm super excited to be here.
Now, Danielle, you are out and about in the community.
Yes.
What is happening coming up that you're going to be out there checking out?
So tomorrow night we are headed to the Eagle Chamber of Commerce is having their business roundup. So it's all these businesses from the Vail Valley are going to come and kind of, have little booths and talk about what they're doing, and you can kind of learn about all kinds of new businesses. So Blake and I will be out there, and any table at the booth that has a yellow balloon shows that they're hiring. And so if you're, in the market for a job right now, good idea to get out there, look for those yellow balloons.
Yeah.
We will have one at our booth.
How many? Probably. It'll be a large hot air balloon.
Have a hot air balloon at our booth. We'll be hiring. Of course, we're always looking for new talent here on Good Morning Vail, but we're also expanding the scoreboard team. So if anybody has any interest in covering high school sports, Blake and I certainly want to talk to you.
Right.
Stop by and see us tomorrow night.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's lots of capable individuals I know personally out in the community that have a lot to do. They've either coached teams and they're well versed in all the different athletic sports and can come on and perform this role. So come over, see Danielle and Blake, talk a little bit about the position, what it entails, and sign you up.
Absolutely.
All right.
And then, as we continue to, talk a little bit about Scoreboard, we'll be expanding our social media presence. We kind of did a test pilot in Park City, to see, the Scoreboard is a high school sports show. Like, how many of these kids are tuned in to watch themselves?
Mm-hmm.
And Blake has had some incredible success with our Instagram account there. We're over 1,000% increase since
Wow.
the beginning of the year. These kids are so engaged in, watching themselves, watching their friends.
Yeah.
And so we'll be launching a separate social media platform for Scoreboard here in Vail on
Very
October
nice.
1st.
Yeah,
So
everybody likes to
keep
see
tuned.
themselves on camera.
Absolutely,
Especially
they
when
do.
shoot everybody goes to Instagram. Oh, here, give me this clip, and then they take that clip and they put it on everything else. I don't know a lot about Snapchat, but things go there. It's just,
It certainly
it's
does.
one of those arms that everybody uses to get out to every place else. So good
Yeah,
job.
and one thing about that business roundup as well is when you go to this, I mean, we want to talk to you, but two, we just want to show you how rewarding it can be to work around these kids. I mean, work around these high school sports. It is so rewarding to be able to teach these kids, talk to them, or not teach these kids, but talk to them, get to know them, and build them up. So it's such a rewarding experience.
Well, as much as you network in the communities, you talk about teaching, you absolutely could resource them to different areas. If they're looking for a certain coach or if they're wanting to change their diets at that age, I mean, a lot of them are that serious to where everything they're putting in their bodies. And so everyone out there in the sports field and can help, direct them to the right place they need to go.
100%, and that's the goal. So.
Yeah. Good. Well, thank you both for coming on today. A lot of exciting things happening with Deerfield Media, TV8, Park City. So I'm sure all the viewers are excited to hear more about it. So tune in, wait for that Instagram page. That's going to be a lot of fun. But tune into the Scoreboard. You're going to see Blake and Danielle out in the community to bring you more news and talk to them about the positions we have open here at TV8 so you can be part of this fun team. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these two luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Good morning, Vail.
Let's take another look at the weather for the day. We have got a lot of rain coming our way, which is super fantastic. We really need the precipitation. Today we have a high of 66 degrees, 70% chance of rain. Nice cool morning for you guys. Put on a jacket. Definitely remember your raincoat. Looking at the day, by noon it's going to be about 57 degrees with thunderstorms. 4 o'clock, lots more scattered thunderstorms and 61 degrees. By 8 o'clock, it'll be 55 degrees with lighter showers throughout the evening. Taking a look at that I-70 corridor coming up right now. Over in Denver, we have a 50% chance of precipitation with 82 degrees. Vail, 70% chance of rain. It's definitely going to rain over there. 66 degrees in Eagle, 60% chance of precipitation, and in Avon, 70% chance of rain with 68 degrees. Low today is 42, 40% chance of rain all the way around, occasional sun showers and rain showers. Sunset is at 7:18 today. Taking a look at the 5-day weathercast. Friday, the sun starts poking out of the sky again, and we're going to have 70 degrees until the weekend. It gets high and hot. Sunny skies, 76 and 75 degrees throughout the weekend. Super excited about that, the lows of the low 40s. And we would like to thank Sun and Ski Sports for the weather report today. Go to sunandski.com to get all of your fun, favorite outdoor activity stuff. Now let's take a look at the Vail Library District and see what this going on over there.
Summertime is here, and we all love laying out in the sun and reading a good book and just absorbing some new knowledge. And we've got one of the experts in this space, Carrie May from the Eagle Valley Library District. Thank you so much for meeting me.
Yeah, thank you for being here today. I'm super excited to talk books. All librarians are typically excited to talk books. Today, I really wanted to feature some of our nonfiction content. Typically, people think that's maybe not as exciting as all the new fiction we have coming in, but I just want to reassure you that we also have some really fun nonfiction coming in as well.
And you've brought a lineup of books behind us. This one immediately caught my eye.
Yeah, so this is the big book of tarot meanings. Tarot is really hot right now, so if you just happen to pick up a tarot deck and want a little more insight into what your reading may mean, this is a great book to check out.
And between that and then the cookbooks that you guys always have cycling in, which this is something that I really need to dive into. My cooking skills are terrible, so you can start with the beginner ones and just work your way up from there.
Absolutely, and what's really great too is if we have some really specific ones. So if you're, kind of craving something specific, this is a new one that recently caught my eye, That Noodle Life, and I've already perused it, and it has basically any type of noodle you can think of. We have Asian noodles, Italian noodles, and believe it or not, it even has taco noodles.
Whoa, all right, so I just signed up for my library card. I know what I'm doing later, looking into some taco noodles. And then beyond that, you've got some crafting books and some great books with just beautiful pictures that really bring what's in the ocean to life on a page.
Yeah, so we always have a phenomenal collection of photo books. Again, this is a new one. It really ties into our summer reading theme too, Oceans of Possibility, but it just has the most incredible, beautiful, underwater pictures, and whatever photo team worked on this just did a phenomenal job. They're beautiful, and I don't know how they got those pictures underwater.
I never know how they do that. So if people are interested in looking at the nonfiction section and maybe chatting with you as the expert in this space, where can they do so?
So any of your Eagle Valley Library branches have a great nonfiction collection. We have branches in Avon, Eagle, and Gypsum, and just walk in and ask your local librarian.
Carrie May, thank you so much for giving us all this great information and taking the time to chat us through some of these new books that you have.
You're welcome. Thanks for being here today. I hope to see you guys in the library this summer.
Make sure you come check out any of the Eagle Valley Library District libraries, only because they've got the best staff and, quite frankly, the best selection of books, and you want to start your summer reading. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we've got more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
All aboard!
Step on, take a look around, and take a listen. Relax to the rhythm of the train on the tracks. For the kids, and the kid in all of us, the Leadville, Colorado and Southern Railroad.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Think Big features top kid inventors who face off against each other to see who can come up with the most innovative and creative invention. And Think Big, kids acquire and showcase their skills in creativity, science, marketing, design, and don't forget, teamwork. Check your local listings and watch the world's most innovative kids. They create and invent new toys, games, websites, and new modes of transportation. Tune in to Think Big.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We were able to cover quite a bit today, and a special thank you to the guest that came in, Allie Teague from the Bookworm.
That was wonderful.
Oh, she does. She always has some amazing events that happen over there, and if you haven't been over to the Bookworm, you need to get over there. It is such a neat little place. You can peruse a book. They've got a coffee, tea bar located right inside.
And little pastries and everything over there. But the cool part is you can just gather there with a friend or two, get a book or not, and sit and enjoy a coffee, and then just take all the time you want to browse. It's really wonderful, and they have those great events that are coming up as well.
And thank you to Kevin Armitage, who came in to talk a little bit about Hike, Wine, and Dine that's happening this weekend. So make sure you go to hikewinedine.com. Check out, there's still some tickets available. That's a very popular event that sells out. So I'm sure in a couple days there will be no more tickets left. So get on and enjoy that event. A great charity, a great cause, Jack's Place for
And
the
you're going to
kids.
participate?
Definitely up there. I got my team registered this morning.
Nice. And who is your team comprised of?
Well, it's all Points North, so I've got
Nice.
some people that work up there with me in the mental health business, so we're going to do that.
By the way, you guys are wonderful up there.
Thank you.
Super altruistic
Thank you.
group of people, so we love you over there.
And then a special thank you again to Danielle and Blake who came on. We do have a lot of opportunities here at TV8, and they'll be out in the community. So go up and talk to them about what's happening. Even if you were looking for something full-time, part-time, it doesn't matter. Chat with them and see what's available. I'm sure we can work around any schedule because we're looking to get that scoreboard expanded here in the Vail Valley.
I know, the job opportunities are great, and I don't know why Danielle came up and beat me over the head with a yellow balloon after she was done with their interview. But I got to say that it's a wonderful, great event that they're throwing, and people are getting back into the workforce. Have you noticed they're not pulling back like they were? People want to get back. I like to be a productive person.
So get out there, enjoy that stuff, have a great day, and don't forget, tune in tomorrow, same time, same place for more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. Get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, local